morning, mommy friends. How are you guys doing today? I am doing pretty well. It is such a beautiful morning. The sun is shining. The birds are chirping. Human beings are outside. There's actually a family that just moved in a few doors down from me. And I can't tell if this is her older brother or her dad. He looks young, but I mean, I'm young and I'm a mom, so I don't really know. But it's this adorable little girl like in a little kiddie pool, and she's just having a freaking blast. Like, she's just like dumping the water on her head. She's just living life, living free. Like, yes, girl, live your life. You're gonna live your life, live your life. So anyways, I hope you guys are doing well. I am feeling pretty good this morning. As you guys can probably see, Sis's hair is still not washed. I'm gonna make a whole video on like the washing and stuff like that. But this morning I'm just gonna go ahead and put some Jamaican castor oil on these edges. They're growing in, guys. They are growing in slowly but surely, and it is really making mama happy. Mama's happy. So anyways, how are you guys doing? How's life? Are things starting to open back up where you guys are? I know where I am, things are kind of opening up. So the stay-at-home orders are lifted here. And I think like a few restaurants are open and can have like a certain number of people in them or something like that. Still gotta social distance, still gotta you know, stay 6 feet apart, wear your masks, I guess. But I haven't been anywhere still since it's happened because, you know, I don't know, I'm just trying to stay safe. I am a mommy at the end of the day, and I have a little baby to come home to. So just to keep him safe and to keep myself safe, I'm just gonna stay in the house for a little while longer. We do go outside sometimes, we do go on walks and stuff like that. But as far as like going places or like taking him to the store and stuff like that, I'm still gonna stay away from it for now. Eventually, I will feel comfortable enough to take him to places like that, but for right now we're just gonna continue to stay in the house and just go places like my mom's house and stuff like that. That's literally where we go. And that's it, it's just my mom's house. So yeah, how are you guys feeling about everything opening back up? I am feeling good about it. These, what I showed in the beginning of the video, just in case you guys are wondering like what the heck is that, these are dried mango pieces. These are dried mango pieces that I got from my church's pantry. I'm not quite sure where you can get these from, but all I know is they're bomb. To be honest, I've been eating quite a lot of dried fruit lately. Apples, dried banana, like, I don't know. I guess it's a new thing for me, huh? But to be honest with you, I'm starting to feel like the dried mango might be my favorite. I know it might look weird, but it's actually pretty darn good. I'm usually a texture eater. I can't really explain it, but certain textures like I don't really enjoy, like if they feel weird on my teeth and stuff like that, so I don't eat them. I thought this was gonna be one of those things, but to be honest with you guys, it's not. It's not too bad on my teeth. Looks like I'm eating a piece of paper. As far as I am feeling, I'm feeling pretty good. My mental health has been pretty steady. I haven't been depressed or anything, which is good. I have been kind of overwhelmed though. I'm not gonna lie, you guys. I've been a little bit overwhelmed lately, and I'm not even 100% sure why. Maybe it's just because I'm always like thinking of Izzy Poo or something like that. I don't even know, you guys. Maybe it's just everything, you know, transitioning into being a wife and a mom. You know, it's hard. It's hard work. I honestly commend all of the amazing women in my life that has shown me how to do this my whole life. Like my mom, my nana, my grandma. Like there's so many people that have shown me how to do this, and they made it look so easy. But now that I'm in their position, I'm just like, oh my God, this is a lot harder than it looked. Man, my whole life, honestly, since I was a little girl, I've wanted to be a wife and a mom one day. I'm overall really happy. And I'm literally living out my dream right now. Kiara is amazing. You guys already know that. To have him by my side throughout this time of us just trying to do life, I'm really grateful for that. Like, I'm really grateful that God gave him to me, because seriously, I could not do it without him, y'all. Every time I look at him, I feel a sense of peace and serenity and bliss, joy. And that's a good feeling to have when you look at your significant other. Me, coming from a relationship that was full of domestic abuse, mental, verbal, all types of abuse, I really do appreciate Kiari, like having a guy like Kiari, because I know it could be worse. You know, the things that you go through in life will seriously make you realize how important mental health really is. Like, I slept on mental health before I got into that relationship. I thought I was
cool as a cucumber.
Boy,
was I lying to myself.
There has been so many things that I've just learned over the past few years. So honestly, when I think back on that, I feel like all those things that I went through as far as my mental health and, you know, just my happiness overall was training ground for what happened to us recently in 2020. As far as the pandemic and everything goes, God really did prepare me for this season. Like, I feel good. I feel, you know, I feel like maybe that was him preparing me for this. I mean, I know that on a larger scale, this compared to what I went through was like not even nearly as close to as strenuous or as stressful. But a lot of people, you know, this was really bad for them. This whole thing was just horrible, you know, having to stay in the house, not being able to go anywhere or do anything. You know, everybody was forced to be alone, or, you know, and if you live with someone that is abusive, you know, that's scary. Nobody wants to go through that. Sometimes a lot of people, being able to just go sit at Starbucks and have some coffee and listen to some peaceful music, like, that was their way out. So I hope you all are okay. And I know a lot of bad things have happened throughout this time. Sad things, a lot of stressful things. But I just want to encourage you today, and let you guys know that you deserve to be here. You should be here. There are people that want you here. And never forget that. Like, I know we all get down to low places and we all hit rock bottom sometimes, but just don't forget that people really do care about you. And all it takes is for you to just reach out. And I know that's hard, guys. Like, I am somebody who struggles with reaching out. Like, if I need help, or if I just want to vent, or if I feel really, really, really sad, it's hard for me to get to the next step, which is to reach out and just say, hey, I need to talk. You know, it's really hard for me, guys. And that's the thing too, like, our mind starts to attack us even more in those moments, and it tells us lies about ourselves. Our mind tells us that people hate us and people don't care if we die, and people don't want to hear about our problems. Everybody has their own problems, which is true, but I promise you, 99.99999% of the time, somebody cares and somebody's waiting on you to come to them. And then on the other hand, you know, if you're somebody who sees someone who is struggling or might want some help, or, you know, is sad or is not acting like themselves, you reach out to them. You know, what's it gonna hurt to just reach out to someone and say, hey, just checking in on you. What are you doing today? How are you feeling right now? It literally takes 2 seconds out of your day to check on somebody and make sure that everything's okay, you know? So that's my little spiel today, because my sister has lost 2 of her friends throughout these last couple of months, and they were young too. Like, they had their whole lives ahead of them, you guys. It's just so sad. And I don't know, I just love people. I love humans, honestly. And I just want everybody to feel okay. I want everybody to feel confident in themselves and just to feel comfortable with who they are. It's really important. So that's one thing that I've been trying to do throughout this time of being a mom, being a wife, being a daughter, being a sister, being a friend. You know, I've really separated myself and taken out the time to make sure I'm okay, to check in on myself, to talk to God, to have those quiet moments, to just sit and prepare myself to hear from God. And He's told me some great things. That's going to be the end of this morning mommy chat before I get really into this conversation. And I'm smashing on this dry mango, y'all. A little bit too hard. It's just so good. It's so good. Oh my God. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at itsKaiRenee_. DM me. Leave me some comments below. Like this video. And don't forget to subscribe. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you all on the next Morning Mommy Chat. Morning Mommy Chat.